Yes, that title is correct. 1 week ago, I played through the entirety of Super Mario Galaxy in one sitting, and I did the entire thing on stream. It took about 20 hours. This was definitely one of the most stupidest things I've ever done, but it was also one of the most fun things I've ever done. I've always loved Super Mario Galaxy, and I really wanted to see if I could play through the entire thing in one sitting. And I figured the best way to do that would be in front of an audience to show that I actually did it. I want to make one thing clear, this was not supposed to be a speedrun. This was just one person playing through their favorite game to see if they could do it in one sitting. That's it. Speedrunners are fast and talented. I am not. My favorite part of this challenge was by far the amount of different people I got to meet. There were several people that I had never met before who actually tuned into the stream to wish me luck and cheer me on. It was really fun to actually engage with people and have an audience. The hardest part of this challenge was definitely the repetitiveness, because you have to beat it once with Mario and once with Luigi, and then you unlock the 2 final stars. But it's the same game. There's no difference when playing it with Mario or Luigi except for their speed and jump. Spending 10 hours beating the game with Mario, then spending another 10 hours with Luigi doing the exact same thing was definitely difficult. There were several times during the game where I actually had to take my headphones off and listen to nothing because the sound effects of the game were just too repetitive and really starting to get to me and give me a massive headache. Hearing Mario and Luigi jump for 20 consecutive hours really started to drive me crazy. I also kinda accidentally ended up poisoning myself midway through the stream. One of the things I did to help prepare for the stream were research food and drink that would best help me with staying awake and maintaining my energy throughout the stream. One of the main foods that had said to be the most helpful were almonds. So the day before the stream I went out and bought 2 big bags of almonds. And when I bought the almonds I was told to make sure, don't eat too many. But when I heard it, I didn't really pay attention to it because I thought it was applied to how it is with every food. Don't eat too much of this or you'll get sick. Don't eat too much of this or you'll get sick. I didn't know that specifically nuts are really bad if you eat way too many in a row, and I learned that the hard way. Once I hit the halfway mark, my body really let me know that I messed up. My stomach was really nauseous, I had a massive headache, my vision was blurry, I was extremely dizzy, and I just wanted to die. I kept myself muted for about 90% of the stream, and it was really good that I did because you would have heard me make some really gross noises when I was going through that. Unfortunately, I didn't really have any other choice but to play through the pain. So for the 11th hour of the stream, I was pretty much in complete agony. Thankfully, my body finally started to calm down around hour 12. One thing to know about me is that I am incredibly stubborn, and if I was going to fail this challenge because of a little bit of sickness, I was going to be kicking myself for it for the next year. Because if you didn't know, I did try this last year, and I failed. I was not about to let it happen again. Although to be fair, if I failed this year, I was just going to keep trying it every single year until I succeeded. So what's next? I have a feeling I'm going to be getting this question a lot, so I'm just going to answer it now. Will I be doing this for Super Mario Galaxy 2? Yes, I absolutely want to do this for Galaxy 2. The only problem is, I don't exactly know how to do it, because the only way I would be willing to do it is on my Wii. I don't really want to do it on Dolphin because Dolphin has screwed me over so many times. There have been several times during past streams where I was using Dolphin Emulator, it would end up either crashing in the middle of the game, or it would end up deleting hours and hours of progress that we saved. So yeah, I would rather go the much safer route. I would prefer to do this on the Nintendo Switch, but as you know, it's not on the Nintendo Switch. I'm hoping that with Mario's 40th anniversary, Nintendo will make Super Mario 3D All-Stars 2, where it comes with Mario 64 DS, Galaxy 2, and 3D Land. And if Nintendo makes 3D All-Stars 2, I will gladly do this for Super Mario 3D Land as well. I love that game, and I'd be more than willing to play through the entirety of it on stream. Besides Galaxy 2 and 3D Land, I don't have any other plans to do this with another game. Maybe Mario Kart Wii or something like that. I don't know, we'll have to see. Don't even ask for Sunshine because that will never happen. I'm gonna wrap this video up, but once again, I wanted to thank everyone who tuned into the stream, and to everyone who is cheering me on and rooting for me and wishing me luck. That really meant a lot, and it made the experience so much more enjoyable. And the full stream is still on YouTube, so you can watch it as much as you want, or you can just keep it on as background noise. I specifically broke the stream into 2 parts, because if you go over 12 hours, YouTube will not save it as a video. And I wanted to make sure the stream was around so that anyone could rewatch it as much as they like. I'll put the links to both parts in the description and at the end of the video. Please watch it. I want to get monetized.